Water is something we often take for granted. It seems like there is so much of it. But all water is part of a complex ecosystem that sustains life on Earth. The health of our water is maintained by a system of springs, rainforests, marshlands, weather patterns, and ocean currents. We have now come to realise that activities undertaken by humans can have a devastating effect on marine environments and consequently on the environment in which we live. Extreme examples are oil spills and industry pollution. But another major source of water pollution is our own backyards. Every time it rains, comprehensive systems of stormwater drains carry water, heavily polluted by human activity, into our river systems and out to sea. The impact of this can be seen when our favourite recreation areas become waste sites after heavy rains or when we are alerted to environmental disasters such as fish kills. But we can make a difference to the quality of stormwater by changing the way we behave in our everyday lives. And a great way to learn how to do this is by becoming a Stormwater Ambassador with the Stormwater Ambassador program. So how do you become a Stormwater Ambassador? Once your local council and schools in your area become a part of the program, just let your teachers know that you're interested. Each school in your area will be invited to select students to join the program.
I've been doing the Stormwater Ambassador for 2 years, and I found out last year when the teachers asked anyone if they wanted to do it, and I was chosen as one of them, and I liked it so much last year that I decided to do it this year as well.
And what does a Stormwater Ambassador do? Once selected, ambassadors become part of an adventure-filled program which empowers students with the knowledge and skills to teach others how to reduce pollution in our waterways.
They're so polluting, but
to start with, Stormwater Ambassadors participate in workshops run through local councils. This is a great way to meet new friends and experience a work environment outside of school. Ambassadors learn about their local catchment area, existing stormwater management strategies, and how they can make a difference by being part of the program. After the workshop, it's time to get dirty and see just what state our stormwater systems are in.
What you do is just give it a nice slight movement so we get some water around the probe. What we do is we wait till we get a nice stable reading, and then that's it. So it's going around the 200.
What sort of bugs do you get?
Bugwatch is a fun way to assess water quality.
That's a good sign. And we're trying to identify a small beetle that we found.
Trash racks and gross pollutant traps are some of the engineering tools used by councils to stop rubbish going into the river systems. But engineering solutions have limitations. Gross pollutant traps can quickly become overloaded with rubbish. They are expensive to maintain and they do not stop chemical pollutants from entering waterways. So the most effective stormwater management strategy is to reduce the amount of pollution going down the drain.
I'm just really shocked that every single thing we do in every day of our lives just affects our river. I found it really interesting and I've learned a lot of new things that I've been doing wrong and ways I can change them to be better and ways to educate other people in doing the right thing and the reason why it's right. Well, you wouldn't think that a dog's business would do much, but actually when they do their business on the footpath or something, when it rains it goes down the drain and into the Clarence River and the phosphate breaks down into the river and it's just a pollutant like a plastic bag or anything. It's just another pollutant that we shouldn't have to deal with if it's done right in the first place.
When we wash our car, we should wash the car on the lawn so the water doesn't go down into the drains, and wash a paintbrush in a bucket or on the grass so when you wash the paintbrush it doesn't go into the drains and into Clarence River.
If a car has an oil leak and it drips onto the tar, if it rains it will wash into the drain and then into the Clarence River.
While students are out and about as part of this program, they are acting as ambassadors or representatives of their school. As an ambassador, students also have a responsibility to report back to their school about the information they have gathered.
I've drawn a plan of my school, marked the stormwater drains and in which direction the water flows, and I've done a rubbish survey and I've been doing it once a month. I reported it through the newsletter and through assembly, and yeah, the rubbish has dropped off.
An aim of the Stormwater Ambassador program is to develop the communication skills of the ambassadors. Students can use existing promotional materials as well as developing their own ideas. Excellent resources, such as the video wake-up call, are available through EPA. In the Maclean local council area, the campaign includes posters, pamphlets, ads in the local papers, and a television commercial.
This is a river alert for the Maclean Shire to let everyone know that every week, somewhere in the Shire, a truckload of grass clippings, engine oil, paints, chemicals, fertilisers, car wash detergent and cigarette butts is being dumped into our river. Not like this, in one big truck, but down every stormwater drain, untreated, every time it rains. Please, help take the load off our river so that next time there's a storm, only rain goes down Maclean Shire drains.
As part of the program, the students are required to think creatively about the best way to get their message across to the community, or in other words, what is the best communication strategy to adopt? Whether it be newspaper articles, a community project, or coverage on the local TV news.
For these members of Maclean's Stormwater Ambassadors program, it was a chance to rename councillors the Runoffsky family and highlight how everyone's unconscious actions threaten the aquatic environment. This fish tank became the mighty Clarence, and in it went everyday pollutants which often end up in drains, paint, even engine oil. After 3 years, the Ambassadors program is starting to make an impact on reducing stormwater pollution and raising community awareness.
I'm being educated with this, and I'd like to educate other people to realise maybe what they're doing wrong. I knew the right thing to do, but I didn't realise why things were so bad.
The drain is just for rain. So by being a stormwater ambassador at school, we've been putting notices up in the newsletters and speaking at assemblies.
I've enjoyed making the mural the most because you're learning your art skills, and I like painting, and it's a good way to get the message to the community.
Well, we've done cigarette butt holders, and we go down the markets or down the street and see people that with cigarette butts, and we ask them what are they going to do with it and tell them why you should use the cigarette butt holders.
Being a Stormwater Ambassador, I've learnt so much that I wouldn't have learned in a classroom. Just being out there involved with the community, getting to work with the newspaper, putting articles in once a fortnight, just being interviewing different businesses, finding out about different businesses, how they work, what they're doing to try and help our environment.
Councils, schools and ambassador students respond very positively to the program. Maclean Shire's pilot program has expanded to schools in other shires throughout the catchment. As well as having great fun, Stormwater Ambassadors are making real changes in their communities and having a positive effect on the environment. So why not put your hand up to become a Stormwater Ambassador in your local area?
I really enjoy painting the mural, and I like working with other people, and I think it's going to turn out good.
The thing I enjoyed doing as a Stormwater Ambassador was giving out these leaflets to everyone's letterboxes around my neighbourhood. They tell you what goes down your drain and how we can fix the problem.
When we got our picture in the newspaper, we got 2 teachers that smoked and we handed butt canisters to them, and we're pretty happy when we got our photo in the paper.
I've enjoyed handing out the stickers and the magnets that say only rain down Maclean drains.
I enjoyed coming to the workshops and meeting new people and learning about catchments and drains. And, I've gone up in assembly and talked about it. We've written stuff in the newsletters, and we've had the Runoffskys come to our school.
The runoff skis came to our school and the children liked it because it was funny and it taught you what people were doing to the river.
Well, the thing I've enjoyed most about being a Stormwater Ambassador is the responsibilities of my community.
I've really enjoyed being a Stormwater Ambassador and I've learnt so much about the environment, and I really hope that younger kids have the opportunity to be involved in similar programs like this because children are our future.
This project was assisted by the New South Wales Government through its Stormwater Trust grants, Maclean Shire Council and the School Learnscapes Trust.